Hey everybody, Mike Steele here with BBQ Champs Academy. Live in the house tonight, we've got a great lineup for you with the Dodson with us, Mr. James and Arica Dodson with Limpbrizkit Barbecue. We're going to talk about their big win that they had a couple weeks ago in Decatur, Texas, one of the biggest cook-offs they've had up in that area in quite some time. And we're really looking forward to talking with them. I really was wanting to try to get them on last week, but there was just no way. We already had Smitty and Eric Cantrell, the Master KCBS judge, and we had already that on the books and didn't want to get it too crowded. We had a lot of questions for Eric, and if you did not catch last week's show and you do any KCBS contest, I would highly recommend you go back and listen to the information that this man gave out. It was very, very informative. We had a tremendous amount of positive feedback from Eric. Like I said, he's a KCBS master judge, and he really, really gave some very good pointers for KCBS competition. In the meantime, we've got a few folks, and my mouse is acting up squirrely. It's wanting to run all over the place. So let's see if we can perhaps get this thing to coordinate with me. It does not want to go anywhere except where it wants to go. So maybe I can get to the comments. There we go. Gordon, we appreciate you being with us, brother. Thank you for joining us. And Miss Caitlin Crane, thank you for being here. We got Mr. Lucas Armstrong in here, brother. Appreciate you waking up bright and early in Australia to be on our show tonight. I know. Arica was on the show, and obviously you wanted to catch Arica, so we appreciate her. We appreciate Arica always putting up with James and being on the show. So it's great that they're actually going to share some screen time together. The good thing is they're separate. They're in different parts of the United States. So James won't be sleeping on the couch tonight. So it's going to be a great show. We always have a good time with them. Let's see who else. We got Brenda. Hey, Brenda, glad to have you with us tonight, sweetie. Nice to see you as well. John, we appreciate you joining us tonight. If I can get this dadgum mouse to cooperate with me, it just wants to go wherever it wants to go. John, appreciate you. Mike did a pig on Saturday for my birthday. Came out awesome. Man, that's great, man. I really do appreciate you sharing that with us. I have not cooked a whole hog yet, and I really want to try one day. Travis, thank you, brother, for being here, and certainly do appreciate the big shout out that you gave us about Aaron Leslie's class. It is an absolutely phenomenal class, so thank you for giving a shout out, and I think that chicken's going to do pretty good for you. Nick, we appreciate you being with us tonight. And Mr. Danny Titus. Danny, I haven't talked to you in a while. Been getting ready for the American Royal, and glad that you're with us tonight as well. We got James on here. Thank you for being with us. Appreciate it. Mr. Darian. Now, I've got to congratulate this guy. He got a big grand champion this weekend. And congratulations, Darian, on that big grand champion. Really, really awesome job. I know you've been getting with it, man, doing really good. Lucas is fresh off a 8 GC last weekend. Well, congratulations, Lucas. I guess I did not see that. Congrats on your GC. Stephen, appreciate you being with us, brother, from Saginaw, Texas. Stephen is always doing very well in competitions. I know he ran into a little snag this weekend. Larry, thank you for joining us from Delaware. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Karen, thank you for joining us from Fort Worth, Texas. And who else we got? Burley Guntner. Congrats to Gulf Coast Smoker on their first grand champion. Yep, he had a big one as well. And we also had some good grand champions with down at the Danny Dietz cook-off. We had gave big mention to Jason Sagmiller down there. Lance, we appreciate you being here from Weatherford, Texas. Chiefs Bar Barbecue. Who else we got? Lonnie, appreciate you being with us tonight. Mr. Merv, glad you joined us tonight. Man, we got quite a few folks here. Mr. Danny, what else you said? Have you been practicing cooking chicken? Nope. I have not cooked chicken thighs since last year at the American Royal. It's the way I roll, brother. You know me. I know how to keep fire management. I've got my timelines, and I'm going to cook the same chicken. I was going to think about switching over to legs. I bought 4 packages, packs of legs, 2 in each one, a little bit. They were the scrawniest little leg I ever seen in my life, and I was like, nope, I ain't got time to be practicing with these things. I'm just going to do the chicken thighs, and that's going to be it. So I don't think James is sobered up yet from Decatur. And probably not. So that was a big win. We're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk a little bit about the Royal Oak Invitational. So some people may be wondering what that's all about. James and Arica got an opportunity to go cook that last year. They're going to go back again this year. I've kind of wondered a little bit about it, and we'll find out all the ins and outs. Royal Oak does a tremendous amount for a lot of the barbecue teams, and we want to give those guys a big shout out for what they do and the support that they give to the competition barbecue folks as well. So we'll find out all about that. We're going to talk a little bit about barbecue and everything else. So if you're coming in, we got more folks steadily joining us, up to 35 right now. So we appreciate it. Caitlin, let's see what you've got. Go TRO. We are ready for Georgia. So Caitlin Crane obviously is going to be there. So that's awesome. And Sean, you being with us. Thank you for. So I hope everybody's enjoying the cooler. It's kind of nice, Louisiana. We've been off the 103 for the last 2 weeks, and it's been very nice. 65 degree in the morning, and it was like 90 degrees today, and just very, very nice. And that's the kind of weather I think we all been looking for this year. Brutal summer. Kind of hampered me from doing a couple competitions that I wanted to. I just didn't really care about getting out there in 103 degrees. Wasn't so much me cooking, it was the deadgum generator. I ain't gonna go to destroy an onboard generator in my trailer just to go cook a cook-off. So a lot of them were overheating and shutting off, and I'm not going to wreck one. So it's nice that it's cooling off. Like I said, I've got plans to go to the American Royal. We'll be leaving out this Sunday. Lord willing, we'll have a nice, safe trip up there, and that'll be fun. We're going to leave Sunday morning, head up to Fayetteville, Arkansas. My cousin lives there. We're going to stay a couple days there. Tuesday morning, stroll on Kansas City. We're going to stay at an RV park, and then first thing Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock, we're going to load in and get ready forth to town and go blow some money and some foods. One of the things I love to do. That I'll be off a week, and then heading to the Jack, and I will be cooking with Daryl Walker, Sweetie's Barbecue. He has asked me to come help him out, cook with him at the Jack. So I'm very excited about that. I have not been the Jack before, and we've always had it on our bucket list. We hadn't got a bung drawn yet, but we're going to at least get to go up there and see what it's all about. So we've got a busy 3 weeks lined up in front of us, and we can't get out there and go do it. And after that, the weather's cooler. We've got 3 or 4 stations, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 that I know of. We're going to be hitting it hot and heavy and see if we can go out there and halfway do pretty decent this year, closing out the year. Tim Ish, thank you for joining us tonight. 111 at Decatur. Yes, 2 dead guys. Y'all can have that mess in the shade, and that's in the shade. So it's gone cold to hot as hell over here now. You guys have the heat back. Nope, don't want it. We had it all summer, Lucas. It's yours. Can't wait to see it through. David, make sure you come check us out. We're in spot 127. 127 is where we are. Be sure to come by and say hi, introduce yourself. I may not recognize you. So give me a name. Good with names. I just ain't got all the names yet. So we're really, really looking excited to go to the American Royal. It'll be our 3rd year in a row to go now. And we're having a lot of fun going there, meeting a lot of great folks. And we may go live. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do Tuesday because I'm going to be on the road on Wednesday or something. I'll try to get a bunch of the guys to the barbecue champs and do some stuff. And then Friday last year, I went live with the whole hog competition. And I think I'm going to be able to do that again this year. So be looking forward to that if you like to see how they're going about doing the judging on whole hog at the Royal. We're going to see if they'll let us go live and that out as well. So we had a lot of fun with it last year. Let's see. Will you dance like Sweetie does? No, I'm going to leave that to him. I'm leaving that to Sweetie. Are you going live at the Royal a few times? Yes, I will be going live a few times, as I was just saying. We're definitely going to try to do the whole hog competition. And we may, don't know if I'm going to go live for the awards. I might be able to. So if I can, I will. Let's see. Carlos, hey brother, glad to have you here. Man, I know you did good this weekend. I can't remember where you hit, But you either got a grand or a reserve grand champion, if I recall, and you have been absolutely killing it. So let me know how you did. I try to remember everybody, and I'm going through so much stuff. It's just hard to remember it, and I should jot some of these things down. Juke, thank you for being here. Hello, everyone. Hope good luck to you all at the World. Yes, sir. It's going to be no doubt. Looks like the weather's going to be pretty good. Meat and Potatoes is in the house. Thank you for being with us. All right. Well, I hope my internet connection is doing good. I see I've got a low signal up here, and I hope it's not buffering or anything. I just keep calling Comcast out. They've got some problem with the line coming in. It's not from the pole to the house. And in my shop out here, all that's fine. It's their transmission. And they're coming out again tomorrow. They said after 3 calls, pretty much, well, the supervisor is going to come out. I said, just bring a supervisor. Our modem is kicking off 3 or 4, 20, 25 times a day. It's resetting. And I hope it doesn't do a reset now. So anyway, let's see. RGC. That's right. That's right. I thought you did. I knew you did really well. Chuck, thank you for joining us tonight. And thank you for being with us. And without further ado, it's time to bring in our esteemed. Now, I am going to bring in ladies because that's just the way it is. Sorry, James.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Arica. How are you, lady?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. You, James, back there, and just we'll let him watch from the green room.
Yeah, we'll just let him hang out back there.
I'm not going to do that. He has not given you a. He hasn't given you a hard time. Now, if he does get bad, and if he crosses the line, you let me know, and we'll put it out. So
We'll do.
Okay, but hopefully he's going to be a good boy tonight and not throw you under the bus and not do silly things.
I
So
don't know.
look, I want to congratulate y'all for an absolutely amazing grand champion. I guess they call it the Aider in Decatur. It's what it used to be called. Justin did a phenomenal job. And Benny helped him too, didn't he? Wasn't it him?
Yeah, Benny showed up for the beer. So that's when
Benny showed up for the beer. Okay. Hey, smart guy. I mean, hey, be smart about it. But Justin did an absolutely amazing job putting that together, constantly promoted. He promoted it for probably 3 straight months, just nonstop, keeping everyone to date of what was going on. And big payout. I'm $18,000 payout. How many teams did they end up having? Wasn't it 70 something, 67?
Yeah, it was
75?
no, it was like 76 teams.
76 teams. So that was awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about. I know y'all cook separately, so whoever wants to tell this, James, you can tell it. Arica, if he gets out of line, let me know.
Okay.
So last year it was in Alvord. Twisted Oliver Barbecue. Bobby Oliver was like, "Hey man, I want to cook an outlaw event, and I want to learn how to cook Texas." And I was like, "All right, so come and cook with me." And then Erica was like, "Well, we should do a girls team." And so it started, and last year it was horrible, man. We got booed when me and Bobby got a call. We got booed.
Oh, baby.
We did. So this year. I blame Bobby for my debacle, which it wasn't his fault, but it's just fun to blame somebody when you don't do well. So I kicked him off the team.
Gosh,
and
brutal.
He created his own team, right? So
yeah,
he decided, hey, I'm going to cook on my own. I want to. He was doing well. I think he took a couple of your classes, to be honest. And so he goes, man, I really want to cook on my own. I was like, well, good, because I was going to kick you off anyway. So it made it easy.
Right.
And then so I teamed up with the guys from Brew Crew Cookers out of Houston. So those are the guys that, they reached out to Justin 2 years, or not this year, or not this past February 4, and said, hey, will you come cook it? And him and Benny went and cooked it. And they became world champion in ribs. And I think Justin was drunk one night and said, hey, we should have James cook brisket. So we went down there this year. Again, I drove, Erica flew, and it's only 5 hours. I mean, that's the whole thing. First class,
Smart.
like she has to fly first class. So we go down there, and we meet these guys that never met them before, and they're absolutely amazing. So we've cooked a couple of times with Tommy and Cutter and E-Rock and Michael and Ryan Mott, all those guys from Brew Crew. But Tommy was like, hey, man, I want to go support Justin's cook. and it was perfect, right? Because I didn't want, Erica was cooking with a girls team. I'd kicked Bobby off my team, so I needed somebody else.
Bobby said, "I got booted."
I got booted.
You got booted.
Got booted. So then Tommy came down. There was a guy named Matt Gravel that came down from Tulsa. And I mean, first of all, you talked about the cook-off. They fed you about 300 pounds of fried fish on Friday.
Woo!
John McCage and Heather McCage cooked breakfast for 76 people.
Best breakfast in barbecue.
So good.
Oh, yeah. Hasty Bake came out there on Friday night. They cooked lunch for all the cooks on Saturday, and they had chili dogs on Saturday night.
Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely. I mean, it was – and then Justin also, I forgot, had 2 kegs of beer. So, I mean, on Friday night, we did a cook's party. It was amazing. Tommy and them came down. Arica in Waco, Tommy goes, I really want to start cooking this on my own. I want to start doing competitions. So Arica had given him a kind of a little chicken class. Hey, here's how you inject. Here's how you do this. Here's how you do that. And the cool thing was, it was Kayla, Brittany Uncart, which is Bob McKinnon's daughter, against me and Tommy and Matt. And we got a chicken call. We talked trash. They got a rib call. Then we beat them in ribs. We got booed again. But then we got the brisket call. And Tommy and Matt, they're used to Houston, right? They're not used to. So we get the brisket call, and Tommy goes, "Man, we did really good." And we walk outside, and I go, "No, we just won this thing." And the cool thing was, we go up on stage, and Tommy made Arica get up there. And it was like the coolest thing in the world, because, when people win, they forget kind of like, hey, this person showed me that, or this person showed me that.
Right.
And it was absolutely insanity. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen, because I wanted her up there too, but I'm not going to invite her up there, because last year she wouldn't let me go up on stage with her. Right. So, all right, Arica, from your perspective, Arica, what did you think?
Well, here's the thing: is like me and Kayla and Brittany thought we had good strategy. I mean, we helped each other box, and we did. I think we did a really good job. Now, here's the thing: hey, it was their day, and they won. I'm going to take that. But
even a squirrel can find a nut every once in a while, Arica.
Absolutely.
Just remember that, okay?
Absolutely.
I just remember that.
Here's what I kept telling Kayla, because the more calls they got, I don't know if y'all saw the picture last year, but last year we took a picture with them and they were crying, and we were like, we won. But I kept telling Kayla, oh my God, I gotta go home with him. Like,
oh gosh,
to talk trash for a week, and I have to go home with him.
Oh gosh. Great. Did you make him sleep on the couch any?
I didn't. I took it like a champ. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
It is what it is. But I will say I really enjoyed cooking with Brittany and Kayla, and we make it fun. We like to trash talk, and I saw somebody mention something about how they like to watch
Tim. Tim Ish. Of course, it was Tim Ish that mentioned the trash talk. Here it is. We all love trash talk in the women versus men rivalry. James and Arica did a great job of making barbecue fun. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not just on Facebook. It's at home. Like all the time. All the time. We poke each other all day, every day. It's so much fun. I mean,
and then Jack Cashman went and got one of those. Did you see that video? He had some guy, Bushwhacker Bill or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the wrestler.
Yeah, it was crazy. Now, here's the funny thing is, that guy, nobody could understand. And so Saturday morning, about 3:45, Arica came out of our camper and was like, do you plan on going to bed anytime soon? And I was like, just one more beer. So I had a good
at 3:45 in the morning?
Yeah, well, I drank 2 more beers. So then I came in, it was about 4:30 when I went to bed.
Oh my gosh.
And then I woke up at 5:30 and cooked. And I told Arica, I go, I need a nap.
Well, shouldn't have stayed up all night.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
There you go.
So Arica told Aaron Leslie this, like, hey, James stayed up till like 3:45. This is in Springtown. And Aaron goes, man, was he still celebrating Decatur? And she said, nope, that's what he does every Friday. He won one time.
Aaron was like, man, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And if James, because I do, like I won one time staying up late because I was worried about the comp. So now I can't go to bed before 3.
Oh, screw that crap.
I can't do that.
No, I can't do that. Yeah, more power
Yeah.
to you. So, Erica, you should have scored more
Or more
points.
points.
Oh,
She would have
great.
won.
Oh, great, Tim. Way I should have
I
caught that
think
one.
that
I would
is
have.
the way it works, Tim. Thank you for
Yeah,
clarifying.
thanks for letting us know. Thanks for letting us.
You
I
can
should
in
have
a little
blocked that one. Let's see what Erica put. Erica got a new pair of shoes or a purse or something with the prize money.
No prize
Surely.
money.
Oh,
Nope.
He gave
come
me
on.
none of it.
What? He
Yeah.
didn't give you nothing?
Nope.
So here's the thing. We had a live band out there on Friday, and then Saturday he was so good on Friday, but we had a storm that came through. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, we hired this guy, and he was like, "Man, I'll come at her tomorrow," and so he was doing it for no money. So when we won, Justin was like, "Hey, man," Justin gave $300 cash, and then there was 3 guys on our team, so we split the money. And then I was like, man, I'm just going to donate mine to the band guy. And then my other 2 guys did too. So the band guy made out really well. And then so
Wow.
Erica on the way home was like, hey, so let's make sure we put that money in our barbecue fund. I was like, what money? I got in trouble for that too, Mike.
Oh, gosh. Wow. Let's see. Storm came through and temp went from 105 to 68 in 30 minutes.
That was
Are you
amazing.
freaking serious?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Wow. Was it raining or just heavy winds?
Pouring.
Oh, it was pouring.
Wow.
Pouring.
Wow.
But there was probably a pavilion out there. And Justin, I mean, here's the thing. Justin's a sales guy, man. Like, he was able to talk this. It's called the Reunion Grounds, Joe Willer Park. And we had a pavilion that fit 100 people. So when the storm came, we just all moved inside and weathered the storm. Some
Right.
people had canopies torn up. It was absolutely crazy.
Wow. Was this after turn-ins and everything?
No, this was Friday night. It was before the cook.
It's before the cook. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So who bring up the missed turn-in? I think they all got it in this time, Gordon.
Hey,
Yeah.
I can't go to a cook without someone making a comment. I mean, sometimes it's people I don't know.
Are you
I'm
serious?
not joking.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. And here's the thing, though.
Did you bring your running shoes?
I just started turning everything in, Mike, because, I mean, everybody knows Erica, so she stops and talks to him, takes shots with him, like takes pictures and stuff, does the little parade wave, and then we just turn in.
Erica doesn't need to put him in timeout.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Exaggeration.
That's what I thought. Travis said he enjoyed the storm from the
Hotel, yeah.
That was good.
Oh, he did.
Let's see. Rain and wind for about 45 minutes. Well, let's see what we got. James, so proud of Erica for cooking Decatur after a rocky health scare. She's mine and Nita's hero.
Thank you, James. That's very sweet.
Jack Cashman. It was 96 in my trailer at 9:30 before the storm. That's insane.
Yeah.
Started raining pineapples.
Well,
Wow. Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is those were layers of pineapples. Layers of pineapples.
Wow. The pavilion we have saved us from the store there.
Man,
Yeah.
and Chuck and Vanessa and their daughter, Carly, right?
Carly,
babe?
yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, I'm telling you, we met them in Rogers for the first time. And every time we see them, it's like just amazing good people. Those are amazing good people, yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling James, I was in the trailer and prepping chicken, and I was looking out the window watching Carly. And I said, hey, come here. I said, I've been watching her whip our butts all day. Look, I'm telling you, she's going to whip our butt. She was so focused. And
Oh, yeah. She is an amazing little girl.
she just killed. I mean,
She had like an 8th rib, didn't she?
she
I
did.
think
She
seventh.
Seventh rib.
8th or 7th. 8th or 7th. One.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I watched her, and she, temping ribs and pulling them out and wrapping, and she was just
Doing all
focused
of it.
and on point. James, you need to take some notes.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
Wow,
no,
yeah.
but here's the thing, and here's why Erica mentioned that.
Yeah.
Most people, like when Erica won her first GC and Alboard, everybody thought I did everything. So anytime Erica wins, or anytime we win, they think it's all me. They don't give Erica any credit. It's crazy.
It's all Eric anyway. They
Yeah,
should
I know it
that.
is. Trust me, I understand
It's not
that.
you.
I changed my name to Mr. Erica Dodson, by the way, if you didn't see that.
Yeah.
But my thing is, Erica watched her and she was like, that girl is
killing
working
it.
her butt off, and it
Yeah.
was amazing to watch.
I
Wow.
said, I think I just watched her whip our butts. Seriously.
Wow.
She did really good.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
she did.
proud of her.
Carlos gave you a good tip. It was free. That's why you need to get closer to turn in.
And I'll tell you,
And
so we
stop
met.
all that.
Yeah, we met Carlos this weekend. I'd never met him
True.
before, and
Yeah.
I
He
saw a
was close to
post.
turning this week.
Yeah, he was close, and I
Mhm.
saw a post, and he just said, "Hey, my generator's not working. Does anybody have another generator?" Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Well, I live 28 minutes from there,
Right.
and I'm like, Carlos, I have a generator, and that's the thing I love about barbecue.
Oh yeah.
I never met the guy. I see that he's doing well. I cheer him on, but
Right.
it was cool. Like I was like, man, I'll just load up another generator. Like I had to
Wow.
wait for Erica to have dinner and everything before we got out there.
Man, he's always throwing you under the bus, isn't he?
I know.
Jiminy Christmas. Oh, let's see. We still sweeping and cleaning Texas dust off of everything.
I bet.
It's dusty.
That wind was crazy for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was insane.
Carly is a beast. There's no doubt. I have video of James and the shark in Decatur.
That was awesome. Yeah, I did get attacked by a shark.
Oh, that's funny.
Brittany bought
Facts.
this big blow up shark,
Right.
and she came and like creeped up on James, scared the crap out of him. I thought he was gonna start running.
All right.
But
So
man,
here we go.
too funny.
Now, this question has done come up twice now in the last 30 seconds from Tim.
What is Daryl?
Settle it once and for all. Ardmore turn-in, whose fault was it?
Erica's.
Absolutely not. It was not my fault. It was
Erica's.
James's fault.
Erica's.
I think we already had this discussion when I had her on the show. You gave her the box with 15 seconds on the clock.
Oh man, I gave that box with 4 minutes. I have like a Google map and everything. But she's going circles, waving. Like I'm watching her turn it in, and
No,
like,
you're not.
literally,
You were in the camper, chilling. Sent me out to run.
With 15 seconds.
I'm telling you what.
No.
No, we were. Our clock in our camper was off. To be honest.
Yeah,
And
3 minutes.
So he's
Oh,
like,
well, wait a minute now. He just said it was off 3 minutes.
okay.
So he just admitted it.
So he took his time.
Yeah. If
And
you
then
knew
he
it was
handed
off
it to
3
me.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we know. That settled it right there. The clock was off 3 minutes.
The shots
the-
I took
hey.
were irrelevant.
Who was the head cook?
I wasn't
Okay, he was the head cook. The head cook. The head cook is responsible
It
for the
said
clock.
James Dodson
Hey,
on there.
hey,
Yep, there you go.
Mhm.
Head
But
cook's responsible for
no,
your
no,
fault,
Mike.
buddy.
Head
It's-
cook and name only, sir. Head cook
Yeah.
and name only. Like she's the official clock keeper. Trust me, I understand that.
Oh, well,
Hey,
he's
that's
trying
the
to.
first time here. Okay, noted. Okay.
Yeah, he's trying. Okay, so if I have to, I will get you the clock that's GPS, and it will sync to the satellite. When you you get out,
Okay.
it's all exactly freaking to the second.
Love the support here.
And if I need you one, James, I will get you one.
Well, if
I will have it.
if I'd had the award money from last weekend, I'd have been able to buy one.
All right, so okay, that's what I thought. Tim-ish, yep, that's exactly what
Hey,
I thought. Stirred the pot. So
No, Tim has a picture because she brought the rib or the brisket back, and she was like, babe, they wouldn't take it. I was 4 seconds late, and I was like, are you serious? And she was like, yeah. And I took the brisket, I threw it on the ground. Well, Tim came and took a picture. Not right
I'm
then.
about to stir the pot. I need
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
Yeah.
I'm gonna need evidence.
Yeah, not with the. But he walked by and he just took a little
picture.
And I'm telling you right now, that brisket, the way it was, I mean, it was layered in there.
Beautiful.
Not laid
It was
in there. It was layered in there. It was and
pretty.
literally, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. It was both of our fault. She got me drunk the night before.
Oh, wait a minute. She's in bed. You're the one staying up to 3:45 in the morning.
Everything is my fault. Everything.
Of course.
I'm gonna put it on the tombstone.
James, you're on warning.
Yeah.
One more, and you're going into timeout.
Okay, I'm sorry.
One more, and you're going to get. I mean, it's excuse after excuse after excuse. We're starting to see through this. So, oh my gosh, women are always late. Bobby, you better watch it.
Okay, Bobby.
We got Jason Sagmiller in, Mr. Woo. Who else we got? Brittany,
Mr.
yep. Bobby, yeah. All right, let's see what Jack. Seriously, you guys have a ticking clock. You have to. Jack, that's what I was the same thing I thought, Jack. Like, how the hell you got a clock that ain't up to date, you know?
That's literally the first time that's happened to us. We've never had that happen to us.
That is amazing. I'll send
yeah.
it to Mike. Stand by. Hey, Tim, text it to me, Tim, and I'll pull it up on my screen. I'll pull it up on my phone, and I'll pull it. So, and then I'll email it to myself, and I'll open up the email where we can get it. Mike, I sent it to you. We got it. Let's see what we got here. Gosh, yep. It is out on the ground, that's for sure.
He has the picture. Is that what
I got the picture. Yeah, buddy.
I don't even remember who it was, but I was walking back to our camp with the box. That's the picture.
That's the picture.
There's
the brisket right there.
Yeah, Arica made me clean up the box after I threw it. She was like, pick that up.
Gosh.
I don't remember who I told, but I remember walking past her and I said, I don't even want to go back to my campsite.
Wow.
I'm going to be livid over 4 seconds.
Wow. I have permission because I asked James if it was too soon. Oh, that's funny. Well, congratulations to an absolutely weekend, 70-16 champion. That's a tough feat. That's a lot of teams to get through. Probably one of the biggest that I can recall. That part of Texas, maybe until a couple years ago when they always have the one in Terrell. It's usually around 70, 72 teams. So that's a big competition, man, and congratulations for that. I want to kind of shift gears a little bit now into, the Royal Oak Invitational. Big competition that's coming up. Tell us a little bit about that competition, what it's all about, and what your thoughts were last year, and are you going back again this year?
Yeah, so we're definitely going back this year. We learned a lot because at the American Roll, and this is my only advice to anybody that cooks the American Roll.
No, I'm saying did I say
no,
American
Roll?
I meant Roll. Okay.
No, but because here's what happened between those two. So we cooked the American Roll, and we did not do well, right? And like we were on fire going in there. We had like 2 GCs in a row, nothing but top 5 finishes, and we went out there and we saw all of our friends getting calls, and we're like, we're about to get a call. At the American Roll, you have to sauce. I mean, sauce is boss in Kansas City.
Yeah.
I mean, it just is.
Yeah.
And our flavor profile is not sauce, or it wasn't. So then we hear from all these people going, oh, man, we sauced it. So then we went to the Royal Oak Invitational, Mike, and we sauced everything and thinking, okay, well, this is how KCBS is. No, it's not. It's totally different areas.
Right.
So in Georgia, they don't like sauce.
Yeah, they're not a big sauce.
Yeah, and we everything was sweet. So
right.
The best call we got was 12th place ribs. But I think we won our table. So, I mean, that's kind of what you want to do.
Right.
But so what Royal Oak Charcoal does is they select a certain amount of teams every year, right? And it's based off social media, number of wins or whatever it is. But Royal Oak Charcoal, they treat you like kings. So you go there, you go to the headquarters in Roswell, Georgia, and they put you up in a hotel. They feed you every day, lunch, breakfast, dinner.
Wow.
And to Eric and I, like you're seeing like Fergalicious Barbecue, Malcolm Reed, all the people you see on TV, they're there.
Right.
And you're sitting there on Thursday night, and everybody's at the hotel at the lobby, and everybody's like telling stories, having a good time, and then. The competition, though, is you don't get to bring your own meat. So when you get there, you pick whether you're going to do chicken or thighs or legs, and you get a bag of meat. Yeah, so you get a brisket, 2 racks of ribs, 2 pork butts, and I think 12 chicken legs or 12 chicken thighs,
Right.
and you cook. And I mean, it's a KCBS event. Everybody's a certified judge there. It was funny because we met like 4 certified judges that couldn't even judge. And you do it on the Royal Oak, the corporate headquarters. So they bus you to and from the event to the hotel every night,
Wow.
and it's their campus is unbelievable, right, babe? I mean, like you can ask
Beautiful.
Erica, it's
Beautiful
gorgeous,
campus.
and
Yeah.
and they tell you not to walk around at night because of the wild animals.
Wow.
So it's crazy. They got a big pond. They invite all the Royal Oak families to come out there, and they do a barbecue ninja will do like a crazy like whole alligator. They'll do a whole hog. So they have all these cooking demonstrations, and they feed all their employees. And so it's just an unbelievable experience. It's really cool to go. Eric and I are going this year, and we're super excited. I know like Bobby Oliver's going. Sweetie's Barbecue's going.
Yeah.
The person you're
Yeah.
going to the
Yeah. Jack
Caitlin
with.
and Brandon Crane, best people in the world. They're going.
Oh yeah.
And here's the thing: it's a party with a barbecue contest thrown inside. And
I would say it's an appreciation party because everything
yes,
they do is for the family and employees and the cooks, and
Right.
it's just everything is catered to us.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like this big appreciation celebration with the barbecue
Wow.
competition added.
So I've got a question. When do they give you the meat? So they pick it out. Do they give you enough time to like get all your trim and prep and everything done? Do they give it to you like on a Wednesday or a Thursday, or is it Friday?
no, it's Friday at
Wow.
usually after lunch.
Wow, that's a lot of prep to get done.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, it's insane, but
Wow.
yeah.
To
But the
trim
cool
up
thing, yeah,
all the thighs, because thighs take forever for me. You know, ribs, brisket, pork butts pretty quick, but man, them thighs a while. So, wow,
yeah.
that's the thing.
A lot of
So,
people do chicken legs out there, but I don't know how to. I don't even know how to cook thighs though, Mike. I'm being serious. I mean,
We're practicing.
yeah,
Right.
we've been practicing. I'm getting better. I saw the whole thing with the what is that called, the lazy daisy or whatever
right,
that that Bill
Lazy Susie
Purvis.
that Bill Purvis uses.
Yeah, that Bill
Yeah,
Purvis uses. And
yeah.
then I saw Eric and I sent each other videos today of Fred Robles using a whole slicing knife
I was like,
to trim
what?
to trim the chicken thighs.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but I mean the event is absolutely it's top notch. And what it feels like to me is when you go there is they take care of the cooks like Justin took care of them in Decatur. And I think that, you know, driving 15, 16 hours is a long way to drive.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, Royal Oak does a lot for us. You know, they Erica had some medical issues, but she was up for a couple of shows this year on different networks. And you know, when her health gets better, she'll be on those shows. Right now, she can't.
Right.
And that was a Royal Oak, you know, and the Houston Rodeo is kind of, you know, Royal Oak. So
Right. Right.
Royal Oak treats their cooks really well, and Eric and I are very appreciative of everything they do. And to get that invite is special. I'm telling you, it's if you get a chance, it's absolutely amazing.
That's
And
amazing.
then yeah, Caitlin shot off our video last year.
Okay.
She's
I'll
put on
tell you
there.
what, that was probably one of the highlights of going was meeting Caitlin and
Yeah.
Yeah, we never met them before.
No.
Yeah.
There's-
Oh,
yeah.
super people. Yeah.
So-
Yeah, we
and
got
that's
Anthony
lifelong
Brandon are
friends.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing is you get to meet all these people from all over the U.S.
Yeah.
And the American rules like that, but in American rule, you don't have that opportunity because you go to your little spot, and it's so massive.
Oh,
And then you know you load in on Thursday, and Mike,
Yeah.
you know it. Like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
you're trying to meet people and you're trying to talk.
Yeah. They're everywhere. 500
Yeah.
teams. You just can't meet all of them.
No,
So,
and the Royal Oak Invitational, is completely different. It's like
Right.
Thursday night. They do it to where all the cooks stay at the same hotel.
Right.
And Thursday night, the level of bourbon
I
that
can
Oh,
only imagine.
that Richard Fergola brings and
Yeah.
everybody else. I mean,
I
it's
can only
like,
imagine.
oh, it's absolutely, it's stunning. I
Do
mean,
you
it's like
stay
you're.
up to the question is, do you stay up to 3:45 on that night too?
Yeah, I did. I
I
did. I
bet.
did.
I
I
don't know
did.
how
But
he does it. I'm not
Uh,
joking. Like I
no
get
me,
on
way.
the Energizer
me,
Bunny. I literally
so
don't know how.
so we stayed. Me and Bobby Oliver stayed at the campsite on Friday night, and we had a little full size bed that we spooned on. So
Spoon down. Oh, great. I can't get that picture now out of my head. When I see Bobby at the Royal, all I'm going to think about
Bobby.
James and Bobby spooning on a cot.
it was not good. It was not good. It was not good. I
I've
think I
got
made.
you. I've got you a dishwasher for Houston. Carlos said he'll be your dishwasher.
Man,
So
first of all, Carlos is never a
Carl's
dishwasher.
trying to
That's
yeah,
downplay, man.
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
it's
he's a hell of
funny.
a cook, man. That dude right there.
He's bad. He is bad to
Yeah,
the
he,
bone.
he he's bad to the bone.
Absolutely.
He's
Yeah,
bad to the bone.
Jackie, go Team Erica. I love it.
Yay.
Yay, Jackie. Bobby Oliver, the hotel lobby parties are the best. Yep.
Yeah.
And what did he say? You're a blanket hog. I guess they did spoon. Hopefully James didn't wake up with Bobby's sound.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that right there is a good one. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, it sounds like it's an absolute blast. So did they allow y'all to bring y'all's trailer up there and all that with your cookers, or
Yeah.
do they? Okay.
Yeah, you get to bring everything. I think the SEA cooks get a 10 by 10 spot.
Okay.
I never realized that. But at the Decatur cook, people were dropping off hasty bakes for me to take out to the Royal Oak. So I was
Wow.
like, okay, I don't know who that person is. So I met a lot of new people just because they're dropping off hasty bakes.
Wow. That's
It's
cool.
it's yeah. So I have to drive, which one day I want to just fly in there and let Erica drive, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
That's not going to happen. No.
Sorry.
Brains, beauty and brains, buddy. It will always win out. So,
I'm like,
Well,
I'll see you there.
yeah. See you. I'll Uber there to the Royal Oak
Yeah, that's
headquarters.
what I do.
Yeah.
No, she has somebody pick her up, man. She has she's not Ubering. And when she
That's
Ubers, she takes the big black, they get the big black vehicles, the limousines or whatever. That's what she
Oh my
gets.
gosh. Stop.
God. Tim. Oh, Tim. Tim. Pole to pole, hole to hole, but never pole to hole.
True. True. I swear to God, I told Bobby the same thing that night.
Oh, gosh. That is hilarious. You guys are terrible. Oh my God, Tim is. I think now, Sarah. I put my request in for Hot Dots chocolate chip cookies for the Royal. Okay, now I don't know if you've ever had Hot Dots chocolate chip cookies. Best cookie on the planet by a landslide. So I guess it was Sunday. I was going to church, and I was like, I gotta get a message to Tim. Like, hey, I'm putting my order in now for Hot Dots chocolate chip cookies, and he was like, oh, don't worry, we're already on it. And I said, now remember, they're like Lay's potato chips. Nobody can eat just one. So, I need a healthy portion of these things. So I got a feeling, he sent me a picture earlier that she had the KitchenAid mixer out there. I guess she's mixing up probably it was a huge bowl. I'm assuming that is just my batch. I don't care about everybody else, love you guys, but it's Hot Dogs cookies. I got a feeling he's been sampling them things, and he's on a really high sugar rush right now because I've never seen Tim this active in all these posts right now. I mean, it's like one
Yeah.
after another, and then he's coming on, and this is a family show. Come on. I mean, it's just one. So I got a feeling he's hopped up on Hot Dogs chocolate chip cookies. I'm just saying.
I gotta
So,
try one now.
yeah. Have you ever had them?
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
How
well,
did I miss out?
holy.
Love
Yeah, that's what I was
chocolate
thinking
flipping.
too.
Oh my. We know why you missed out, but I mean, my gosh, they're freaking phenomenal. That's all I can say. You cannot stop eating them. So,
Well, Erica missed out because she was late.
okay. Erica,
One more time.
One second, Erica.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
Anyway,
my screen.
look, this is much better. We had a little static on James' line. That comment right there, he's going to get a little timeout session
Turn
for
out,
that.
buddy.
So Yeah, they are very good. And what's amazing, they're sweet and savory because she takes this little sprinkle of salt and puts on top of them.
Mm.
Oh my gosh,
Are
they
they
are so
buttery,
good.
like buttery cookies?
Oh my gosh, soft. They're not hard. You can't have a hard
Yeah.
chocolate chip cookie. Absolutely amazing. So, James, if you're going to behave now and no more rude comments like that, we're going to allow you to come back in, okay? All right. So, there we go. Okay. Now then, be nice. She's been very nice to you tonight, so I expect the same. I didn't know how
He's
many
all.
times I was going to have to do this. So, anyway, all right. So, tell us. You've kind of learned a little bit now from the Royal Oak Invitational. Don't go stupid salty. You're gonna kind of come in with your game plan of cooking something more Texas style. Is that what you're thinking?
I mean, Erica was like, "Hey, let's quit trying to chase recipes." I mean, here's the funny
Yeah.
thing: at the Houston rodeo where we got eighth place brisket, I was trying to come up with all
Yes.
this stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only reason we got eighth place brisket is because of Erica.
Of course, we know that.
I know, but I was on the phone with her because again she flew in on a private jet or whatever, and I said, "Hey, babe, I got to make this mop. We call it our Beer 30 mop."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hey, we got to come up with this." I said, and I go, "Should I add this?" And she was like, "James, do not make me tell you again. Do this, do that." And she told me what to do, and it was like same thing. I mean, every weekend that I cook, like even Decatur, I question myself about, "Hey, should I do
Yeah.
this or should I do that?" And Erica was always like, "No, we're gonna do what you
Do
talk about
this.
because Eric, you can ask Erica. I'm horrible at that. I start
Right.
second guessing, and I'll come up with a new recipe on the spot.
Oh my gosh. And then why would we try something new when we
Yeah.
had something that worked? Now, I'm okay with a tweak here and there, but like we're not going to come up with a whole new recipe.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just because you're out, cook what got you there.
Right.
Yeah,
That was
Okay.
my point. Yes.
Cook what got you there.
That was
You
my point.
know. I
That's
mean, you're
perfectly
killing it.
said. Yes.
Cook the same. You know.
Yeah.
yeah.
If
We're
it's
That's what
definitely
he told him. Don't overthink it, man. Don't overthink
That's right.
it.
It's just barbecue.
Yeah.
Robert says it all the time. Just put it in the box. You know,
Yeah,
you're going to probably
exactly.
be in an area. It's going to probably be a little bit cooler. They probably don't like as much savory stuff as what we like down in Texas with the salt.
Right.
You know, maybe back off the salt a little bit. There's savoriness part of it, and just keep it balanced.
Yeah.
Well, even this weekend, and this is why I love my wife, right? Now,
You want to
so
say that again? I didn't hear that.
yeah, I love this is the reason I love my wife.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
not the only reason, but one of the reasons.
Yeah.
So we cooked this brisket, and there was so much fat in it that when I tasted it, my burnt ends, I tasted the burnt end, and I thought I literally had COVID because there was absolutely no taste. It was the most insane thing. And then I smelled it, and I couldn't smell it. And
Wow.
so I go get Erica out of the camper, and I'm like, "Babe," and she goes, "Everything, all the au jus that I made that I didn't taste was just all fat, so it washed away any of the flavor."
Right.
So I'm sitting there going, we have this box that we have to turn in. Everything's pretty. The slices are pretty. The brisket's tender.
Nice.
And I said,
It's pretty.
I have to add flavor. I'm thinking about doing this. And she's like, do it. And see, me, myself, I would second guess everything. And, sometimes if you taste your meat that you're about to turn in and there's no flavor, you have to add it. It's not,
Yeah.
sea salt or whatever it's
some flavor
literally
to it.
like, yeah,
Put the flavor to it.
I took holy cow and put it in my thumb grinder and literally coated that brisket, which I've never done before
Right.
because there was no
literally
flavor.
in
There
it.
was no flavor.
Way too much fat.
Wow.
It was
Wow.
crazy, and we
That's
never
never
had that
happened to
happen.
us before. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh goodness! Well, it sounds like y'all got a game plan going into Georgia this time. So good luck there. And we're gonna miss y'all at the Royal. So, but
Yeah,
got to
don't bring
got
that
to take. Shut up, James. You're nice. You done good.
Time
Let's
out.
see. Yeah, your buds are gone after 3 of drinking. Yeah, that's probably it. Mark, that's a good that so much alcohol burnt the freaking dead taste buds off of his tongue. So, that's probably it. And if he's drinking beer, well, I don't drink, but I understand you really have to have some salt to it. So, there's no telling what's going on with that. So,
Mark Pugh did the best thing ever I've ever seen. So Mark struggled this weekend in Springtown. I think that's fair to say. So I go over and I go, "Hey Mark, how'd you do?" And CBA they give you the score sheets.
yeah.
And he just threw the score sheets. He goes, "I sucked," and then kept
And he
walking.
started laughing.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it happens. You just walk. Don't worry about it. Don't even look back.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all coming on tonight. It's been a great show. Man, we've had quite a few folks, tons and tons of comments. I mean, obviously, Tiny Tim kept us in, full array with that tonight. So, love James and Arica. Much love, James and Arica. Good luck this weekend. So, where y'all cooking this weekend?
We're going to our land because we have a property dispute.
Okay.
And I paid a lot of money to get a survey.
Okay.
So I'm going out there this weekend to cut the barbed wire fence that our neighbor put up.
All right. That ought to be fun. Okay.
I'm gonna have Arica with a 30-aught 6.
There you go. Carlos says thank you for the generator, brother. So
man, Carlos, I just want to say this, Mike. Like,
it was nice to meet him.
It was really cool. It was a great cook. The thing that I really love about your classes is Eric and I were one of these cooks that always said we will never take a class, and it was kind of like a prideful thing where we had done well for all these years, right, babe?
Absolutely.
And Erica would even say, "No, we don't we're not taking a class." Like it was part of.
I was afraid it would mess up what we had going.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I want to give advice to everybody that's taking this taking a class. So we did a big class at Justin's house in December, and all of a sudden nobody was hitting. Now a couple of years before I gave a class, and everybody would get a GC within a week, and it just went away. The what we thought were the flavor profiles went away. It really wasn't. It's the techniques that people are using.
Yeah.
Like on Bill Purvis's class, those recipes are amazing, but his techniques are even better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and I'm not going to say anything because you got to pay for it because we paid for it.
Right.
But what he taught us, the recipes, they come and go.
Yeah.
So, but I'm telling you, the techniques that he uses, I mean,
that was helpful.
We can't thank you, Bill Purvis, enough because I don't want to donate every weekend. You know what I mean? Like when I go out there, I don't want to donate every weekend. And we went 2 weekends in a row not getting an overall top 10.
Right.
And then we took that class and we went from
struggling.
3 GCs. Everything else has been a top 10 call. So Eric and I want to thank you, Bill Purvis, Barbecue Champs Academy.
Thank you, guys.
It's absolutely amazing what you can and Mike, you say this all the time, but the cool thing is Erica will watch these chicken classes from Bill Purvis. I'll watch the brisket classes. I'll watch how to cut the pork butt out or the money muscle. Like you learn all this stuff and go to one cook-off, go to 2 cook-offs. If you're buying a Wagyu brisket, your money's coming back to you twofold. I mean,
oh yeah,
we've made a lot of money before a class, and then we couldn't make any money, and now we're making a lot of money because of that class. So we thank you, Mike.
I also like that it's in parts because it helps focus because there's a beginning and an end of it, and then okay, let's do the next. I like that it's in parts.
Yeah, appreciate it. Well, I try to break it down by segment, so it's not one long, drawn-out brisket class.
Yeah.
How did he trim it, or what was that injection, or how did he inject it? They're
it's easy
all
to
broke
go back
down.
to look. That way.
You can go back. I want to watch how he injected that again, so you don't have to watch through the whole thing and find it. Here's how he injected it. So, and we really do a very good job. I try showing them that probe tenderness and stuff because
it's amazing.
People well, you can't teach that. I can show that though. I'm very, very good the way I hold that thermopin and describing it and telling you what it feels like. And just I tell the guys, don't grab it like this because you can't tell nothing with that. Right. But the way I hold it, watch this, and watch how it's moving in my hand, and then watch what the brisket's doing or the ribs are doing. And I promise you, you're going to be so close. You'll be within 10 minutes of where they are.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I appreciate that, guys. I mean, it means a lot. We've helped. I've lost count. I've been trying to keep track of it, but well over 200,
Nice.
well over 100 top 3 finishes from customers that have taken classes
Very
from
nice.
us. Well over that of Grand Reserve or third. Um,
Well,
Literally,
you have 3 GCs from us.
yeah, yeah. There you go. So it's probably several hundred in top 10.
Oh yeah.
I've just lost count. It's so many that have done good, and it's really really awesome to see the people, to help the people. The whole vision was to help grow the sport of barbecue, right? And everybody can't run off and go get a class. And if you watch the class in person, to me, I watch what these guys do, and I don't ever watch it again. That's just my thing. I just won't do their recipes. I won't do anything. And I sit there and watch what they do, and how much did you really retain of that? I've got a bird sitting right beside them. If you go take a class somewhere and you're 10, 15 feet from somebody, how much of that did you really retain?
Right.
And this allows you up close, personal. The camera's 3 foot in front of the food. You don't miss a thing, and
Yeah.
you will 100% be able to duplicate exactly what is done in that class. So,
It's amazing.
and to me, that's what it's about, to help grow the sport of barbecue. Carlos helped me out a lot. I use Bill and Joey Smith's class. Yeah, Carlos will tell you he's crushed it.
Absolutely.
Travis Hill, he's another one. He'll tell you, I'm going to win chicken if this last damn thing I do. He's been struggling, and I mean, he's taking classes. A lot of folks have taken classes. I've only cooked once, and I've got a top 5. Yeah, that's great, Steve.
Nice.
That's nice. What's best? It's you
See
could
it
see it over and over
Over and over
again.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just keep going back and watching them, and that's the big
Absolutely.
thing. Stephen definitely recommend Barbecue Champs Academy, game changer. So yeah, took one time, first time out, top 5 finish. And
Nice.
it's success stories like that we just love to hear. We got more stuff coming. I got a new class that we're going to drop October the 1st or 2nd. It'll be right after the Royal, that week after the Royal. So we got another new class that we're dropping.
Awesome.
It's going to be great, and incredible world champion. So we're just doing what we do and just trying to help grow the sport of barbecue. And that's the whole thing. When you're struggling, like you said, James, it's not fun. It can get discouraging when you go
Mm.
and go and go and go, and you don't win any money. And then all of a sudden you go, I can't afford to do this. I got to back off. Well, that's not growing our sport, and that's the whole thing. The help is there if you want it. Got 4 GCs since taking the class, and I don't know how many deadgum freaking first place Steven's got. So he has
Yeah.
absolutely crushed it. So took my first class of yours in January, and it changed my brisket for sure. Yeah. So anyway, I
Can we
appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Let's
can we throw our sponsors out there
yeah,
real
yeah. I
quick?
was fixing to say let's get all your sponsors before we wrap this up. So
They're not a sponsor, but our Barbecue Champs Academy. I'm just
thank you.
telling you guys, if you want to do competition barbecue, and I mean, look, Eric and I had a successful run
Oh,
since 2018.
years. Uh,
Yeah, and it stopped. So here's the thing, man. Take that whole that
One competition
year,
you could
yeah,
not go to and buy
yeah,
a class. Yeah,
buy a class. It's
I look
cheap.
at it as continuing education.
that's
Yeah,
it.
An investment.
exactly.
Let's do it.
Yep.
It's an investment in yourself, and my thing is absolutely amazing. First of all, I knew Bill Purvis, and I wanted to get his class. Eric and I are probably going to buy Aaron Leslie's because Aaron's helped us more than literally any other cook that we've ever met. Aaron Leslie has helped
Absolutely.
us.
Yeah.
I mean, he's absolutely amazing. I just want to thank.
Incredibly technical class.
Oh
I will
yeah,
say that.
yeah, it's
Incredibly
crazy.
technical
Yeah,
class.
and we love that. And
Yeah.
Mike, when I told you, hey, what classes should we get? We want technical classes.
Absolutely.
But Eric and I want to thank Royal Oak Charcoal. Thank you for the Royal Oak Invitational. Amp Products. I mean Michelle and Adam Martinez.
Oh yeah.
I mean we've won more rib calls off using their product than anything else we've won. Texas barbecue chapter, a competition saison. We use that in both our ribs and our chicken, and then brisket. My to me, my biggest sponsor is Arica. She lets me buy the expensive stuff.
There you go.
And
You're
then
welcome, sir. You're
Mike,
welcome.
always thanks for having us on your show, and I'll
Absolutely,
let
guys.
Arica
Always
finish it
fun.
off.
Yeah. What
It's
else you
always
got,
fun.
Erica?
And then just shout out to everybody that we've met on that barbecue trail. I think that's also what keeps us going and doing. And again, we like meeting new friends too when we're out
Yeah.
there.
It's so fun. It
What
is
do you
so
say,
is.
babe?
fun.
What do you say, babe? What do you say?
I always say, let's go make new friends.
That's
Yeah.
it.
we'll
That's
pick
it.
we'll pick a cook that's nowhere near us and be like, let's just try something new.
Yeah.
Go make new friends.
It's that's what it's about. Barbecue is to me is so fun. The people that you meet, the relationships that you
Oh,
build,
yeah,
it's
absolutely.
so phenomenal. I absolutely love it. I've missed this year just not cooking as much. This just was
Yeah.
too freaking hot. But man, I'm gonna make up for it in the next 3 months. I hope so. Anyway, I'm glad you guys came on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for
Congratulations
having us.
for a great Deadgum cook-off in Decatur, and the best of luck to you guys in at the Royal Oak Invitational. I appreciate the shout outs you guys are giving us. It doesn't help us a lot. People buy it. If they don't tell people about it, it doesn't help us. And the cooks appreciate it as well. I know Bill Purvis is always thrilled when he gets people giving him a shout out, as well as all of our other guys. So thank you guys. Y'all be safe driving up to the Royal Oak. James and Erica,
I mean,
kick back and let the plane and let it get you there, sweetie.
I sure will.
Y'all take care. I hope everybody's enjoyed our show. Now, next Tuesday, I will be on the road, Lord willing, to the American Royal World Series barbecue competition up there. So I'm probably not going to be on Tuesday night. We're going to be with my cousin up in Fayetteville, Arkansas. We're going to drop by there on our way. So I'm going to miss everybody next Tuesday night, but I will try to go live a couple times at the American Royal, especially I think it's on Friday night when they do the whole hog competition. I think I was on for about an hour and a half. I went through the whole judging thing. It's a really cool deal. I'm up close. They let me kind of get back there in the pack, kind of where the cook is, presenting to the judge where we can see everything. I can get you some incredible shots. And I think Craig Carter is going to let me get back there and do that again this year. So we're going to bring you some behind the scenes look of that as well. We may try to go live for the awards as well. I hope everybody's enjoyed our show. James, Erica, thank y'all so much for being here. And as we always close out our videos, y'all go out there, have a